Hi guys, Kane Harrison here. Welcome to the Nashville Real Estate Show. Of course, we're at the Lippman Group, Sotheby's International Realty, and we are joined by Marissa Morgan and Julian Baker. Welcome, team.
Thank you.
It's so great to have you guys on board. They're going to walk us through a fantastic property, and then we're going to get to know these guys just a little bit, so stick around.
Well, this is probably my favorite property that we currently have listed. This property is less than an hour away from Nashville. It is absolutely serene and peaceful, and it has tremendous access to I-40 with, what was it, only 11 miles off of the exit.
Yes.
With over 102 acres, there's a 5-acre pasture.
A 1-acre pond.
That's been stocked, and there's also 92 acres of cataloged hardwood timber that is appraised. We have thought of all the different possibilities that this actual property could be a part of. It does have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that's over 2,000 square feet. Currently it's being used as a hunting retreat, but it also has a tremendous opportunity. It would be wonderful for a singer-songwriter. It's so secluded. The property is just absolutely beautiful. You can see it's got a tremendous forest cover.
It is so private and so secluded. And I know there's a lot of places in Tennessee, but usually way out east, and you know, there are 2.5 hour drives, so this is incredible.
Yeah, and this one is not far from Nashville at all.
No.
Especially if you want a house to go get away on the weekend or hunt or do whatever you'd like to do.
What a beautiful piece of property.
And it is west out I-40 West, and it takes about 55 minutes, and that's it, and you're there. That right there is the stocked pond.
It really is a beautiful piece of property.
Yeah, when you're out there, it is so calming. Driving through the forestry, it's absolutely beautiful.
We feel very isolated from the rest of the world.
It is incredible, and as we wander through this, we can see obviously a fantastic video, and the work that the Sotheby's International Realty, the Lippman Group do with these videos are incredible. I mean, we just wouldn't be able to get this perspective on this beautiful property if we didn't have something like this. Obviously, we're just going up the driveway now.
It's a gated property. A good portion of it is fenced on the front 5 acres. And as you can see as we're driving up,
I like a long driveway entrance to a house. I mean, it's one of those things where you just get to switch off for just that little moment and think,
makes it a
oh,
little
I'm
more
home.
private.
Yeah.
this home has been completely renovated. As you can see, it's a very open concept. They have completely redone the kitchens, the bathrooms, the floors.
Countertops, hardwood floors, fireplace.
It's such a cozy little area there. I see, you know, by the fire to spend the day out fishing in that stock pond, or perhaps hunting, or writing some songs out there by the fire, and then to come in and get around that fire is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Hardwood floors?
Hardwood floors throughout it, with the exception of the bathrooms. There's tile in the bathrooms.
So that's the master there.
Has really good natural light in it too.
It does, and I love the windows. It means you can utilize the room, moving furniture all around. Sometimes when they have the floor-to-ceiling windows in these types of properties, on these larger properties, like I was saying, you know, there's nowhere to put furniture, so they've done a fantastic job.
And there's lots of patio space outside for furniture as well.
So obviously cut trails through the property.
Throughout the entire property.
I imagine there's a deer stand or two around one of these corners.
There are several.
Yeah, I have no doubt about it. So what type of person would be looking at a property like this from your guys' perspective? Obviously we market to international people, and Tennessee is such a sought after market. So with people moving down, or perhaps a second type of property, or even I guess someone in Nashville who wants to have a little retreat, but
that just wants to get away.
Well, one thing that's fabulous about this property too is it is less than 5 miles away from a publicly used airstrip.
Wow.
So
that is
somebody
fantastic.
could easily fly in and out and hunt or do whatever they want to.
Yeah, I think it's presented beautifully, and I know that we have said it so many times, but to be able to have the seclusion and be so close to Nashville proper is absolutely amazing. What a fantastic property. Thanks so much to Julian and Marissa for showing us. Let's talk about you guys just a little bit. Obviously members of the Lippman Group and Sotheby's International Realty. But Julian, what brought you to real estate?
Oh, I've been doing real estate. It's been 14 years now.
Wow.
Since 2001. And I absolutely love it. Adore it now more than I ever have. The Nashville market is extremely brilliant at the moment. And Marissa loves it just as much as I do.
I do.
How did you get into it, Marissa?
Well, I have always wanted to do real estate since I was a child, and I was a healthcare executive for a number of years. And just in watching the market and seeing what was happened, I jumped out of healthcare and jumped into real estate and partnered with Julian.
Yeah, and luckily for me, I've got a great, amazing new partner.
Now this is fantastic, and it's unique for us on the show so far that we've had a little partnership like this. But I guess not only for you guys do you have the partnership, you then sit under this umbrella of the Lippman Group and then under Sotheby's International Realty.
Exactly.
But what's it like having a partner in crime? I mean, that must be great, to, not only to bounce information off each other, but the way you get to treat your clients.
Well, it really is. It's extremely helpful. I think it helps us in getting listings. It helps us, being able to back one another up.
And one of us can be there.
Yes.
When the other one can't, if we need backup. And our favorite thing to do is just be together and brainstorm about how we're going to get more business.
Well, and that's so
constantly.
True. I mean, even though it's, and you've seen the 2008 and you've come back up from there, but it is a really hot market, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's an easy market. No. I mean, the competition is fierce. Not only is the competition fierce for these guys to get listings, but even to try and buy or sell property. I mean, the consumer out there, it's just a wild west right now. But I'm sure, Julian, you help them out.
Oh, yeah. No, it's definitely, real estate it's fun.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not easy.
So tell me how you ended up at the Lippman Group, Sotheby's International Realty.
Well, I mean, for the name, for once, first of all, I mean, it's highly recognizable, and the fact that it's international, so we have offices all over the globe.
There's that prestige that comes with working with Sotheby's.
It is very prestigious.
Of course, Larry's name in the Nashville community is second to none, but then, as I say, the prestigious name. And when you have properties like this, 100-odd acres in Tennessee, I mean, to be able to put the feelers out across not only national but international
across the
markets
nation and international,
must be incredible. So thanks so much to both of you for coming in.
Well, thank you for having us.
And we'll definitely have you back. There's absolutely no worries about that. For you guys at home, don't forget to check out this link. We've actually got a link above our heads. You won't know this, but if the guys at home click the link, then you'll be taken through to not only the fantastic property that we just witnessed, but also to the website at Sotheby's International Realty, the Lippman Group. And of course, you'll be able to find these two wonderful agents, and they'll be able to point you in every direction you need to go, and whether you want to list or sell your property, or if you just want to put the feelers out there and see what's going on. But thanks so much, guys. We appreciate having you on.
Thank you.
Can't wait to have you back. And we'll see you guys next time on the Nashville Real Estate Show.
Thank you.
Hi guys, Kane Harrison here. Welcome to the Nashville Real Estate Show. We're of course at the Lippman Group, Sotheby's International Realty, where we come to you live every single week, and we are joined by Larry Lippman. Welcome, Larry.
Thank you, Kane. I'm glad to be here.
We're always glad to have you, and of course, Gloria Exum. Welcome, Gloria.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
We're going to talk about the luxury market, which we touch on from time to time. But as we know, the Lippman Group, Sotheby's International Realty, specialise in across-the-board pricing. But we are going to touch on the luxury market, and it is such a beautiful market in Nashville, Tennessee. I can tell you that much, with some wonderful homes. Gloria, I'm going to get you to kick this off, but we're really going to highlight the fact that if you have a luxury home in Nashville, Sotheby's International Realty is an international reach with such wonderful marketing power behind it. So it's not just the marketing community in Nashville or the real estate community in Nashville that we're marketing to. It has an international reach. So let's talk about it.
Thank you, Kane. We have, as a company, really been discussing what we can do to reach out to the people in Middle Tennessee that have these exquisite estates. They have had them on the market, and for whatever reason, maybe the timing just wasn't right. They were not able to find someone that really saw the value of their estate, whatever price point that might be. I'm speaking traditionally of some of our properties in our Middle Tennessee market that are going to be $2 million and up, especially when we start getting into that $5 million or above market, because there are a smaller percentage, obviously, of people here in Middle Tennessee investing in that market. But what's so exciting is that we have the opportunity to not only market that property across the United States, but that we can market it across the world. And just in the last few years, we're seeing the impact of people from other countries coming in here and buying these beautiful antebellum homes or contemporary estates, or whether it be something that's on an acre or on 1,000 acres. So we just really want them to know what we have to offer them that is truly unique.
And Nashville has such beautiful, unique homes in this price point. And Nashville is unique because you can live in one of these homes on acreage and 20 minutes into town and you're in Nashville, this thriving metropolis that we know. Larry, you've seen the growth, but talk more about the impact that being involved with Sotheby's International brings to the Littman Group, and especially in this price point.
Well, we're known for this price point, and there are over 700 offices worldwide with about 16,000 associates. And interestingly enough, there's a link, and the link ties us to around the world with Sotheby's International Realty. And we have certain marketing tools that we market to them as well as to the public around the world. And that's pretty special. And it's probably the only company in Nashville that can have the reach that we have. And Sotheby's International Realty, when you hear that name, it means international.
It absolutely does, and as Larry was just mentioning, that they can reach out to their associates and see who else is interested. Yeah. And I know that if you're in the Nashville market, it's really easy to perhaps take the first realtor that comes on your doorstep and says, okay, a listing for $3.5 million, we'll be able to sell it. But I mean, the bottom line is they have to be able to move that property. So I think there are a lot of discouraged sellers out there in that price point.
Right, and so what we find that there are those families or and even also too, corporations that own some of these luxury properties, and they get discouraged and they let the listing expire, and they will sit on it and think that maybe it'll be next year or the year after. And we just want to encourage those sellers to reach out to us and look at what we can offer them now to help them move their properties. And one thing that I truly want to say about us being international, I have worked with other companies that have offices in different countries, but there is truly no way to really network with those companies. I mean, there's just no conduit there. And we actually have a gateway where all of our offices are interconnected. We have referrals on a weekly basis that come into our office from all over the United States and internationally. And they reach out to us because we are Sotheby's. And so what we're encouraging our agents to do is to build those relationships with those other offices across the United States and globally, so that when someone thinks of Nashville, they automatically have a relationship with us. Not just, oh, there's an office in Nashville, but we have a relationship with the office in Nashville. And so that's so exciting as we're moving forward in our real estate industry here.
It really is, and I mean, we talk about it all the time with the marketing director, Stephanie Kelly, here as well, that the Littman Group, Sotheby's International Realty, are at the forefront of marketing. They do every aspect of it, and so not only do you get the international flair, but Larry, as we talked about, in this price point, you get the team of the Littman Group also. I mean, you might get the listing, but there's a great team that works right under this roof that you kind of bring along with you.
And that is true, and that's the culture of our office, as well as the culture of Sotheby's International Realty.
Yeah. And don't forget, you guys, to click a link that's just above us here if you want more information. It'll take you through to the Littman Group Sotheby's International Realty website, and of course you can contact anyone. Margaret at the front desk will certainly put you in touch with Larry or with Gloria. Anything to finish up, guys?
No, I think we've covered it.
I think we have, and we love to cover the luxury market, but don't forget, we love to cover every aspect of the Nashville real estate property market, and we've loved having you. We've loved having you, Larry and Gloria.
Thank you.
Thank you again for another fantastic episode, and we will see you guys next time on the Nashville Real Estate Show.